Last night me get some punani, right now more punani. Last night me get some punani, right now more punani. Last night me get some punani, right now more punani. Last night me get some punani.
Cause each and every night I must get some banana take her girl on the beach and create a tsunami. Drunk in the dance, not tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-ni. My room was where I sent Elizabeth. I love to see the girls in their sexy bikini. Wanna take my chili and push it between. When I say betweeny, I'm not talking beanie. I'm talking the girls with the fat poonie. In the grill, I took her girl to Tambu. That's where I cocked her up and gave her my bamboo. She said, Dr. Evil, can you be my boo-boo? I told her, no, I'm not Usher, fuck you. Last night I had a crazy threesome. I told her, no, I'm not Usher, fuck you. Last night
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Threesome Show with Teflon Don, and you all are my guests. Welcome back. I know I took a couple of weeks off. Had to take a breather, had some things going on, kids graduate and stuff like that. So I'm back. Tonight we're going to talk about the difference between a jump off and a side piece. Now, guys, don't get happy because when I say jump off and side piece, I'm talking about some of you too. Yeah, some of you are jump offs and some of you are side pieces to a lot of these chicks. So don't think that this is exclusive to women. No, you need to learn how to play your position as well, because if you're a jump off, play the jump off position. If you're a side piece, play the side piece position. Don't go messing up nobody home if that's not the position you're supposed to be playing. Like, if you're not supposed to be with them permanently, like, don't play that position. Had an excellent weekend, man. I drove down to Kentucky to see my sons, kicked it with them, had a great time, hung out with some of my brothers. Man, just much needed relaxation, some time to clean the head up, but while I was down there, was told a very interesting story. And it was actually a story that was actually unfolding as it was being told to me. So, friend of mine, conversing with this dude from out of town. He was like, cool, I'm going to fly into town with you, to hang out with you for the weekend. She was like, bet, He went ahead and got his plane ticket. He flew into town. She's thinking it's going down. Now, perfect situation. He's a jump off. It's clear. You ain't coming to town to meet my kids. You ain't coming to town to meet the fam. You coming to town for one reason only, to smash buns and bounce. Supposed to do that for the whole weekend. Well, after Friday night, she finds out that, he's not really able to perform the way he's supposed to. His soldier wouldn't salute. So she got a little upset, and I understood why she was upset. And he was like, it's gonna be okay, I could take a pill for that. And she was like, nah, bump that. Fuck you and your pill. You need to get back on the plane and go back. Now, I want to know from everybody, what would you all do in that situation? I'm gonna watch the chat, and y'all tell me what y'all would do in that situation. Then I'll tell you what she did in that situation. So, mind you, he bought a flight for the weekend, which means he was flying in on Friday, flying out on Sunday. But he couldn't do what he was supposed to do. He wasn't able to do what he was supposed to be able to do. And she was like, so why the fuck you here? You need to go back where the fuck you came from. I know what I would do. Kick a motherfucker out. Like if you came through, that's like if you're a carpenter and you fly into a city to build a house but you don't have any tools. It just doesn't work. Anyway, we'll talk more about that. I'll touch base on that after the first video break, or the only video break. We're only doing one tonight. Um, but yeah, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about jump offs and side pieces. We're gonna talk about jump offs first. And once again, jump offs are not just females. Jump offs can be a dude. Like a female can be like, yo. As a matter of fact, peep game. Peep game. If a female calls you at 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, talking about coming through, she's not the jump off. She called you. You're the jump off for the night. She was pretty much cool with what she was doing. She chose to bring you in because she needed a jump off for the night. And you were the jump off. So don't go back to your boys and be like, yo, ran into this jump off the other night. No. A chick chose you as the jump off. So, jump offs is basically someone who you call either typically on a spur of the moment. Someone that you reach out to just for the sake of fulfilling. Typically, it's a sexual desire. Now I know some people who totally messed the game up and ain't like their jump off is, come cuddle with me. It's not a jump off. That's somebody who I don't know, get a fucking teddy bear, because that's not a jump off. But yeah, so like, don't get it twisted. Like, your purpose is not to go over there, get hugged up, loved up, or whatever. Your purpose is to go over there, fulfill the need, and leave. There's no need for kissing, hugging, long talking. You are basically there to fulfill that sexual desire. That's it, nothing else, no more. And you leave. A lot of guys, a lot of females, they get it twisted. They go over on a jump off and they try to do things like, I'm just gonna stay tonight and I'll leave in the morning. No, you won't. That's not what a jump off does. A jump off is out after you're done. Or they like, if the person who called the jump off, so let's say a guy calls a jump off over and she comes through, she worrying about why his phone ringing, who's on your phone. It's none of your business. That's not your position. That's not your place. Your place, your function was to come through, satisfy the desire, and leave. Who's calling him? Who's coming over after you? Because he might have the desire for more than one jump off. One jump off might give head good. Next jump off might spread well. Next jump off, the back shot is ridiculous. He might run that shit till 6 in the morning. That's cool. Bottom line is, they're all jump offs. Who's going to be there after you? Who was there before you is none of your business. Well, first and foremost, be protected when you're doing these jump off situations, because just for the exact same reason I said, he may have had somebody before you there. He may have somebody after you there. And you don't want to be a part of the swapping of fluids from multiple individuals. So, be cautious, protect yourself sexually. Especially in today's day and age, because no one's honest enough to say, I'm sleeping with multiple people. No one's honest enough to say, I had unprotected sex with someone right before you got here, or yesterday, or the week before. So everybody, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you don't take anything from all of the things I say on this show, protect yourself. Ladies, if you call a guy over for a jump off, if he start asking you all these old random ass questions like, oh, I heard you was with such and such. Just end it. Like he clearly does not know how to play the jump off game. He's worrying about the wrong things, not his position, and he can't play his position well. So make him exit. Um, Same thing, and I'm gonna stretch this a little bit outside of my comfort zone a little bit because it is Pride Month. There are same sex jump offs. Same thing, like protect yourself. Don't go into a situation thinking um, I'm the only person that they're with. If that hasn't been explicitly stated, that it's a monogamous relationship, protect yourself as if they're out there with multiple people. Um, Same thing for ladies. I was speaking to a young lady who, um, she's not a lesbian, but that's her preference. Like she is mostly women, and she was like, "Yeah, well, I can't just, there's no way to protect myself in that situation. There is. It's called dental dam. You can use dental dam to protect yourself, and if it's not explicitly stated that that's a monogamous relationship, then you should be using some type of dental dam. Um, if you're using toys, make sure that the toys are sterilized prior to using them. I mean, um, it's basically the same rules that apply for the heterosexual apply for the LGBTQ community, and I'm not even going to say even more so. It just applies across the board. Um, but if let's do the jump off test. All right, we're going to do the jump off test. So here's the ways to know that you are unequivocally a jump off. And I'm sorry, I'm getting a chat here. If you only see somebody at night, y'all don't go anywhere, y'all don't do anything. Um, there's no long conversations on the phone. If the only time that you two converse is primarily for sexual gratification, you or they are a jump off. It's just it's plain and simple. Um, right, there you go. Nighttime things definitely. If it's just a nighttime thing, a jump off. Like if they only call you at between the hours of 11 p.m. and 3 p.m. Excuse me, 3 a.m. If those are the only time they reach out to you, you're a jump off. Like that's it. Um, and if that's the only time they reach out to you, you need to take stock in yourself and say, is this something that I'm comfortable with? Am I comfortable with being a jump off? Because I know guys that's not comfortable with that shit. I know guys that feel like that's degrading to them. Ladies, degrade me all the fuck you want. um, what up, Stace? Yes, you are in the house. But yeah, like there's guys who are not comfortable with it. There's definitely women who are not comfortable with that shit. Like that's an insult to some women. It's an insult to some guys, and I'm sure even in the LGBTQ community, that's insulting to some of them. Ladies, once again, insult the shit out of me all the hell you want. Yes, the graveyard hours, 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. If those are the only times you get called through, you're a jump off. Now, if you get called after 3 a.m., that doesn't not make you a jump off. That just makes the other person inconsiderate. You're probably fucking sleeping. But if those are the only times that you're really hanging out with somebody, the only time you kick in with somebody, that's all it is. Like don't look for it to be more. Don't stretch it out to be more than what it is. So I have another letter Now, the first one was not a letter. That was just basically a conversation I had with someone. And I'm gonna touch base more on that one in a little bit. I'm gonna drop this gem on you. I'm gonna touch base on this one afterwards as well. This one says, "Hey Don, love your show. So I have a great jump off. When I say we have the utmost greatest sexual chemistry, it's off the chain. This man gives me good time. I think of him. Hair stand on attention. Okay, okay. Um, we've been at this for years, and trust me, that's one encounter I don't want to lose. However, the problem, this man breath is atrocious. Kissing is absolutely off the table. The worst part is I love receiving head. So she likes to get oral sex provided to her, which I can understand. Most women do. But she's afraid to receive oral sex from this individual because of his, and I'm going to go ahead and get medical with this, his chronic halitosis. She's actually afraid of the fact that if her vaginal area can be contaminated from his nasty ass mouth. What up, Hollywood? What up, Jay? And it's disappointing to her because she does like receiving oral sex. Everything else about their sex is off the hook. But then there's this one thing. I don't think she told him. I'm gonna read on, Jay. Let's see. Nope, she hasn't told him. She wants to tell him, but she's afraid that she's gonna offend him. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this in a little bit. However, chat, y'all can go crazy on this one. But I'm definitely gonna give my 2 cents because it's one thing for sex to be, extraordinarily good and all of that, but there's certain things that you just can't really deal with having. I don't know. I'm real big on hygiene, especially when it's hell no, not me. Tell me I will change. Feel that. Hollywood said, hell no. I'm real big on hygiene, especially with somebody I'm gonna be sexual with, because those hygiene issues is just basically a precursor for diseases. Basically, if someone has hygiene issues, chances are they're not taking care of the majority of their body, if not all of their body. If somebody comes around you and they constantly stinking, chances are if they're not washing their underarm, they ain't washing their balls either, or they ain't washing their pussy. If I have sex with somebody and they shit always smell like freaking perfume, fuck you trying to mask? Take the perfume away. Let's see what the hell let's see what's really going on down there. If you gotta mask it all the time, no bueno, no fucking bueno. So yeah, we got definitely 2 stories. That's right. Breath stink. Let it be. So those are 2 stories for tonight. We're gonna we're gonna jump more into that after the song. Yes, absolutely, Stace. Bacteria for females. Yes. Put some rice out of your mouth. Wash the put some peroxide and mouthwash on the date. yeah, like anytime, like you're basically exchanging bodily fluids, and if those bodily fluids aren't clean, facts, lol, some women don't even recognize they smell because men don't tell them. Some women don't recognize they smell. For one, you're absolutely right, Leviticus. That's exactly the reason, because guys are sitting there going, there's some guys who sit there and go, you know what, I'm gonna hit the pussy because I don't know if I'm gonna get some pussy later on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and chuck this one off at put a condom on and it's cool, and I'll muddle through the smell. um it's hard to tell someone they smell bad. It is, but it's a lot harder to get rid of diseases. So I'd rather tell you fucked up than walk away with something. But and it is a turnoff. It absolutely is a turnoff. Ladies, if you ever around me and you smell bad, I'm gonna let you know. I might let you know it in a subtle way, like, hey, I'm gonna go to Walmart. While I'm there, you want me to pick you up some deodorant or something? Um, it's summertime. You need to get up under the breast too. Um, that's right. Stacy said Yanni soap and Yanni oil, ladies. Shameless plug, Stace. Shameless plug. But yeah, like I would much rather tell somebody. And you know what? For a long time, when I was younger, I was that guy who would be like, I don't want to say nothing because if I offend her, I might not be able to hit the buns. At my older age, I don't give a shit whether I not hit it or not. Um, Let them know, and if you don't change, let them go. Big facts. Um, some may contribute to a women's smell. Yes, absolutely, Leviticus. Absolutely. What he was saying was some men contribute to a woman's smell because a man can throw a woman's. He was actually trying to put pH off, especially if he had multiple sex partners and they're not using condoms. 100% correctly. Or take that one step further, if he is having sex with somebody and he's not clean, he can throw off a pH. So it's that's 100% the fact. And if he's sitting there going, oh, you stink, you need to go wash. No, the reason she stinks is because your ass ain't washed, motherfucker. That's why she stinks. That's a big situation, and a lot of women don't know that. I've spoke to women go, I don't know why I keep getting yeast infections. Stop fucking that dirty nigga. Maybe you won't catch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop dealing with the dirty dude, and maybe you won't have bread growing between your damn legs twice a damn month. Check who you dealing with. Yo, I know the jump off thing got way deep in it, especially with the letter. But I'm telling you, that letter and the jump off situation, 100%. Put those two together. However, you have to tell them, do it tactfully. You do have to be tactful, absolutely. Like, you just don't go to a chick and be like, oh shit, shorty, your pussy funky as fuck. It's not gonna be received well, and if it's not received well, it's not gonna be heard. You have to put something in a way where somebody's gonna receive it and react on it. If they get on a defensive, not only are they not hearing what you're telling them, they think that you're telling them for a different reason. They think that you're telling them to be disrespectful or to be rude. So you have to, Jay, 100% correct. You have to come through in a tactful, respectful manner. But if it's not received, then at that point it's up to you to kind of walk away. We're gonna jump into a real quick video blend mix done by yours truly. I wanted to switch it up a little bit instead of dropping 3 videos. I just wanted to hit you with a blend mix real quick. We got Trillery Banks, we got Stefflon Don, we got Miss Banks. Hey, yo, engineer, let's go, son.
come over here? You want to come over here? Bring your pussy, come and me treat it.
Real hot girl, me na regular. Enough man a ring off the cellular. Ring. Make sure you're not dead enough. Tell him send me wicked in a bed enough. If I fling it pon him, if I fling it pon him. He wanna take me shopping, wanna take me foreign. Anytime I call, got the nigga running. Got him coming for a piece of the pudding. I fi come back so the thing good. Make sure say you can't fling wood. Money I fi run when we link up. If you take care of the kitty, everything good. Pretty girl from England, name ring bells, ding dong. Beat up the pussy like King Kong. Then watch on me fling it back like ping pong. Wow. On me yard. Come over me yard. Fling it on it. Come now.
Location off me a breather. You can't just hire me, okay? Then go retire me, okay? Hope you know if it's stuck, then it's stuck there. Love I need love too, baby. I thought we had history. The only thing you tell is history. Yeah. Don't leave me up when you want to worry. My dudes are stuck, nothing better than mine. Everything the man want give me. Everything the man want give me. Everything the man want give me. Me make that good pum pum your chat for me. Lean to the side pan the big van. Big body make your better make a big bang. Your light skin boyfriend like me. Me good pum pum make me come to England. Yush, everything you see me with that for me. House and car where your boyfriend give me. Ride pan it, slide pan it, climb pan it. Turn back way them a fling it. You see me? Me no fuck unless me a number one. So me can. Me no fight over man. Watch me no feel back it up and do the position. Real yard girl, only a shower man. Can give it to me good like that. Him love when me ride on him like that. Him say every girl a fiend, but when Lisa game like return at him, him a come right back. Lad, 2 foot them up in the ceiling. Me a position, make him catch feeling. Anytime I wheel, I me turn the phone, them lock off, them now left this evening. Lisa make you spend half your money, give me everything. Spend half your money, boy. Him said a good body up for me, so you know who a wife when you see me.
You see me? Hey. You see me? Hey. You see me? Yeah.
Everything the man want give me.
You see me?
Everything the man want give me.
You see me?
Everything the man want give me.
You see me?
Everything the man want give me. Me make that good pum pum your chat for me.
Lean to the side like fake Uggs. I fuck with real tugs, I don't do fake love. He see my lips, he wanna ask me what that mouth do. I said, rude boy, show me what that cake does. Black beauty, dressed in some Gucci. Ting tight up, lip cool like Tunchi. My something juicy, them gal move loosely. Bitch, I'm bougie, basic don't suit me. Make him give it up, give me everything. Make my bezel bling, couple wedding ring. I know your baby mother asking where you been. I'm just trying to get the pin, anything or anything.
What's going on, people? Welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed the blend mix. Going forward on my show, that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna bang out with a blend mix, hit y'all with a 2, 3 songs, 4 songs or whatever. Instead of doing the one video, we're gonna do multiple video cuts. Hope y'all enjoyed those, because I did. God damn, that's Stefflon Don. Shit. See, shit. Anyway, if you wasn't here for the first half of the show, welcome to the show. I am your boy Teflon Don, and yes, Jay. Like, let me get back on track, because I'm trying to watch the chat at the same time. Anyway, welcome back. If you wasn't here for the first half, I dropped a little jewel about a friend of mine who had a situation this past weekend. where a jump off, and I'm gonna call it what it is. That's the fuck he was. Jump off came from out of town, was unable to fulfill his part of the bargain. His soldier would not salute. And I asked everybody, what would you do in that situation? Somebody flies into town. They're expected to be in town from Friday to Sunday. On Friday, you get with them and realize they can't do what they came to do. What would you do in that situation? Now, he's got a ticket that he can't go back until Sunday. Would you endure it? Would you sit there and be like, it's okay, and patronize him about it? Like, what would you do? Drop it in the chat, like, because I want to tell y'all what she did, because she a boss and she about that life. So I'm gonna tell you what she did, but I want to know what y'all would do, fellas. If a female comes through, female flies into town, she's supposed to be with you for the whole weekend. She flies in on Friday, and sexually is just not there. Like the sex is just garbage. And that was the purpose. It wasn't like she was flying into town to spend time or be cuddled up. She flew into town for the express purpose of fornication. Bet that up, Jay. Leave her ass in the hotel. Ladies, what would you do if a guy flew into town and his soldier can't salute, and you find this out on Friday? He just got into town. I will leave his butt there and don't talk to him the weekend. And if he was staying with me, he would have to go get a hotel room. Like that. I like that. All right, so here's what this boss chick did. Going shopping. Really? Shopping for what, Amanda? What you shopping for? Oh, an next dude? Got you. What she did was she said, yo, you gotta go. And he was like, yo, I gotta pay extra money to get my ticket changed or whatever. She was like, oh, you ain't got the extra money, bet that up. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the extra money so you can get back on the plane today and bail out. So she kicked out the money. Kicked him out and kicked out the money for him to go. And I'm sure, as it's not hard for a woman to do, she found somebody else to take care of her needs. Looks like my projector's going crazy behind me, but we're gonna keep the party going. So yeah, that's what she did. She let him go. And she kicked out the extra dough to let him go. And I'm sure that's absolutely going to be the last time that she has any conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? But screwed up a whole weekend. Fellas, if you going into town to do something and you can't perform, don't fucking go. Don't waste nobody damn time. Y'all fucking it up. Fucking up the game. And Stacey, you're right. Like sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it's just, a situation where, but he knew in advance that he needed little blue pills to do what he did, what he's supposed to do. If you know you require the little blue pill, bring the little blue pills with you. Or call your doctor when you get there. Don't be sitting there showing up going, I don't have my pills with me and I need that in order to be able to do what I do. Go that way. Anyway, and then I'm gonna touch base on the other letter that I got as well, which everybody pretty much jumped in on that one and said what it's supposed to be. He could have got a gas station pill. He could have did anything. Anything, try something, anything that will work. Get some stone, get some gas station pills, something. Shove a rod up your ass, do something, but don't come to the party and you ain't got no party favors. All right, so we talked about jump offs, and hopefully it's pretty clear what a jump off is and how to determine whether or not you are the jump off. Let's talk about the side piece though. Side piece has a very, very, very different place, different lane altogether. As a matter of fact, the highway's different. Now, the side piece still, is an extra in the situation because a jump off, you probably got multiple jump offs. Side piece, you got your main and then you got your jump off. Now I will ask everybody this: should a side piece require that she's or he or she is the only side piece? Hit me off with that one real quick. Let's okay, so side piece, right? So a side piece typically knows everything about the main piece. They know when the main piece is going to be around, when the main piece is going to be out of town. They know what the main piece likes and don't likes. You know why? Because they're basically trying to placate to all of the things that the main piece ain't giving. So they take time to figure out a side piece fills the needs as needed. Absolutely. Absolutely. LOL dudes be wanting her to be only with him. True, big facts. The side piece she's done her home. He or she has done their homework, right? She knows what's not being done, so he or she is going to make sure that they do all the things that are not being done. Basically, they fulfill that missing 20%. The side piece is actually sometimes a good thing. The side piece can sometimes basically keep that home happy because he or she is getting the 80% at home. They're just missing that 20%. They come home happy because they get the 20%. Everybody's cool. As a matter of fact, some of you main pieces need to thank the side piece because they're keeping y'all together. Side piece education is a difference. Absolutely. I have a couple of rules on that though. The side piece should never become the main piece. Like if you're the side piece and the person that you're dealing with breaks up with their main piece, don't expect to think that basically opens up a position that you should apply for. No. A side piece should always be a side piece. And I'll tell you why I feel that way. So it's cool until the man starts getting jealous and trying to control the side piece. Absolutely. Now that's a whole nother side. I'm gonna hold on to that comment. That's a whole other side of the equation. If a person was a side piece and they move into that permanent position, every time that the other person leaves the house, they're going to think about all of the different things that they said to their previous main piece to hang out with them. Even if it's the truth, it's going to be a lie. So a side piece should never be a main piece. It's a permanent situation. Your side piece is basically like your opposite sex best friend. Honestly, like they know all of the things. They sometimes talk you through the problems because an official side piece don't want you to break up with your main piece. Why? Because they like being a side piece. And just like Leviticus said, they like their freedom as well. They like to go out and do what they want to do. So the side piece is actually in a position where they can go hang out, do what they want to do. They spend time with you, not really on a large scale. It's typically just sexual. Y'all are not going on dates. So the side piece likes their freedom. If the person who has a side piece, just like Leviticus said, tries to start to control, yeah, you're right. They do look at Steve Harvey. If they start to try to control, then the side piece needs to basically end that situation because that person's not fulfilling the agreement of having a side piece. Everybody has their place, and if you don't play your place correctly, yes, a side piece does have less responsibility. They're only responsible for 20%. Don't put them in a place where you think they're responsible for the 80%. That's not what they're supposed to do. They're responsible for 20%, maybe 10%. That's all they're going to give you. If you're going to keep her a side piece, allow her to have fun with others, no control. Facts, facts, facts. However, there should be some definite conversations about protecting yourself. Same as with the jump off, a side piece situation is just as big with the protection, because okay, so let's look at this both ways. So guy has a side piece, right? Side piece goes out. She does what she wants to do when she wants to do it. She's cool with that situation. She should always be protected. Why? Because she maybe brings something back to him, and he can basically bring it into his household. On the flip side of that, if a person is a side piece, understand that you're dealing with somebody who has somebody who might have a side piece. If y'all get a chance, I don't know if you ever heard the song "Wife-in-Law." Listen to that song. It's by Busta Rhymes, "Wife-in-Law." That's basically what a side piece is. It's a wife-in-law or a husband-in-law. And in the song, Busta, he was like, I kind of had to laugh because I found out that my wife had a husband-in-law while I had me a wife-in-law. So that's a lot of exchange of bodily fluids, and then once you spiral off into the different directions on that, if you're not having protected sex, you could be having sex with 100 different people every time you have sex with this one person. So protect yourself. Definitely protect yourself and stay in your fucking lane. Like, side piece, don't go messing up nobody's household. You're a side piece. That's what you're supposed to do. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. You're not expected to come in and replace anybody, or and you should never, like I said, a side piece should always be a side piece. We're gonna take a real quick sponsor break. We'll be back, and then we're gonna start wrapping it up. Stay tuned. Whenever my engineer gets around to it. All right, engineer, come on in. Bring it in, engineer. All right, here he comes.
Like this.
All right, I'm back. Oh, show is sponsored tonight by Sashel Essence. If you live in the 757 area, if you happen to visit the 757 area, men and women, she is phenomenal with the wax, the facials. She does some amazing things inside her shop. She takes really good care of you. She's very personable. So if you live in the 757 area, if you happen to be visiting the 757 area, basically Hampton, Newport News, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, if you're visiting that area, her address is on screen. Link her up. Also, in addition to having a phenomenal waxing business, she also has some great products. She has some great soaps, hair oil, body oils. Her body lotion is phenomenal. last time I was down in the 757, she actually hit me off with quite a few products that I use religiously at this point. Like, fuck Ivory, fuck Dove. Like her soap, not only does it smell good, it doesn't leave you with the residue. I'm doing a full blown commercial here, but like I believe in her product that much, so hit her up. Satchel Essence. Catch the replay if you need to see the flyer again, just so you can get her contact information. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's just crazy like that. Her stuff is really just that good. So you could definitely reach out to her on her website. It's satchelessence.com. So yeah, definitely good products. Definitely good products. Getting back to what we were talking about, the side piece. The side piece is like I said, I can't beat a dead horse with it. Like if you're the side piece, if you have a side piece, if you are the side piece, stay in your lane. Do not try to, mess up somebody's household. If you agreed in advance to be the side piece, you knew that person had someone else on the side. I mean, they had a main piece already, and you were on the side. So don't go messing nothing up. If you have a side piece, like also play your position. You have somebody at home. That's the one you should control. That's the one that you need to be on top of. And I don't mean on top of sexually, but be on top of in a way where you're trying to control them. The side piece has their own life, and they have the right to do whatever the hell they want to do when they want to do it, and they do it that way because, drums please, they want to be a side piece. They don't want to have a fucking main. They don't want to have a main relationship. So the letter that we received, everybody did chime in on that. I kind of gave what I would say, like, if you have someone who has a hygiene issue, the absolute only way that they're going to get rid of that hygiene issue is if you sit down with them, have the conversation. But as Jay said, speak to them respectfully, honestly. So this way, when you walk away from that conversation, they actually do make the steps to improve on what they're doing. My time is getting close, and I got about 10 minutes left, so I don't want to run over tonight. But I do want to talk about the fact that, if you have not noticed, my show is under a different brand, a different badge. We are Our Legacy Media. If you are looking to advertise your business, if you're looking to brand your company, we have some great packages for you. If you want to do a show, we actually have show packages where you can either be under our umbrella or basically just utilize us for the platform and our engineers. If you haven't noticed, my engineer in the background, right tonight, Q Smooth is engineering my show. Here's Johnny on the spot with all of the punches and the stabs and the kicks and the drums, the laughter. You get all of that. Me. Now, if you have Jason making 90 minutes. I like that you engaged. I like that. If you have a show idea that you want to pitch, reach out to us. You can hit us up at iLegacyMedia3@gmail.com. The I in iLegacy Media is the number one. It is the Roman numeral one. We are the first and only legacy to this media business. But yeah, like we have advertising for you. We have show packages for you. If you want to be under the umbrella and you don't want to pay out the money to have your own show, you could be under us as well. Like we're here for you. Like reach out to us. The show that's under Our Legacy Media at this point is you have my show, The Threesome Show. You have True Weight with Amanda Alston, which comes on every Thursday night at 8 p.m. We also we'll be coming back soon with the Mars and Venus show. And we also have an exciting show coming soon. It is The Quiet Storm with Mr. Q. For those who like to lay back, chill, chop it up about music and the arts, he's got all of that for you. So, we got some great things coming. I'm glad you liked the show tonight, Stace. I'm glad you tuned in. Thank you everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight, especially those who are active in the chat. Definitely appreciate you. Got nothing but love for you. Next week, 8 o'clock, I'll be here. Not sure what I'm going to talk about yet. Normally, I'll have something at least up my sleeve. This time, I don't have anything up my sleeve, but I tell you what, it's going to be on fire no matter what I talk about. So tune in next week at 8 o'clock for the Threesome Show every Tuesday. Tune in this Thursday for True Weight with Amanda Alston. If you missed True Weight last week, we had some technical difficulties. Do me a favor, if you go onto YouTube and pull up True Weight, the show is crazy. And that show was off the hook. There was some really good engagement, some really good conversations going on. So if unfortunately everybody missed the live show because it was we had some technical difficulties and I was actually traveling at the time. So a lot of technical difficulties I couldn't fix. But yeah, take a look at that show. It was really good. She had a young lady on there named Alita, and Alita really dropped some jewels and gems on that show. So if you get an opportunity, it's True Weight on YouTube. You'll definitely enjoy it. My time is growing to the end. Our Legacy Media, that's us. We are it. And I just threw my cigarette in my beer, so my night's really fucking over. Anyway, I'll see y'all all next week. Same bat time, same bat fucking channel, and we'll do this shit again. If anybody has any ideas for a show, help me out. Go to the group, drop it in the group. You can drop it in the chat right now, drop it in the chat later. I need some help on this one because I'm drawing a blank for next week. We've done a lot, but there's still so much more we could do. Ass whippings, spankings, tying them up. Let's talk about it all. This is the Threesome Show. It's a no holds barred, and it's a safe space. No one's judged. But that's it for me. I'm out. Q Smooth. Drop the exit.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.